So we left off with the last video, and we were about to discuss prototyping and the first step of that, and that is really sketching out our idea. And now when we say sketch out, we really are talking about the proverbial napkin here. So something you could do while you're sitting down having a nice cup of coffee with a partner, or you're in a bar having a beer, which is a many good idea to start. And you're actually able to literally sketch this out very simply in front of yourself. So the components to this would be to draw out a very, very simple business case. So we'd want to outline the basic idea, the core value proposition. So that's, what's in it for the customer, and then the main revenue streams. So if we use our business model canvas to architect this, kind of the core parts we're looking at then are here's the revenue part to it, and here, if you remember, was the value proposition part to what we're doing as well. And also, this can bleed into the customer segment as well, so how that interrelates with what customers want. If you want to find more explanation around this, the business canvas here, you can go and check out some of the other videos explaining it. So let's take Netflix again. That was an interesting example. So let's make this assumption. So let's assume we were the founders of Netflix, and we had this idea for this new type of video service. How would have we started with this? So our rough sketch on this would have been first kind of part to this would be, we want to take, let's have a look, 90,000 DVDs and create a library of these. Secondly, what we're going to do is we are going to offer these to customers via the mail. i.e., we're going to mail these out to customers. They're not going to go into a retail store anymore, and we're going to do the mail for free. We're going to rush them. So the value proposition for me, very much as a customer at home wanting to watch movies, and I've got a very big pair of eyes here because I'm sitting down watching my movie on the TV, is to get movies quickly when I want them. And the core value proposition, first of all, is based around a revenue idea that there will be no late fees. So unlike my competitors, Blockbuster, if you return, we're now talking kind of, when did Netflix start? Late 90s? There were late fees from Blockbuster if you didn't take your video back on time. So this was the first kind of big value proposition here. I'm going to waive late fees. Next step in the idea would be, okay, once a customer has watched a video, we're going to give them a prepaid envelope, and they can mail back that video to us for zero cost. And once we get that video back, we are going to send them out the next DVD in their list. So really that if we're kind of, you know, doing our napkin again, let's jump over the guy at home watching it on TV. We're back into here. So if we go back up to our canvas up here, you know, our revenue model on our napkin is subscription. We're going to charge whatever they started with, $10 a month for 3 DVDs out at any time. Our value proposition here is, you know, I never need to leave home for a video. I've got no late fees. And I can do all of this ordering online over my PC. And you know, that's really it. We don't really need to at this stage to dig into the cost structure. So the goal here is to think, well, from a prototyping point of view, is this something that customers are going to want? Does this hold a strong value proposition in our minds? And you know, this can pass the acid test of kind of just talking it through people. I have an idea and here's the idea. So this is a very good way to convey this idea, and that constitutes our proverbial napkin. If we were able to fit all of this on our napkin in Starbucks, that's the first step to prototyping.